Hey everybody watching, this is my Blade 200QX. I got this last week from Horizon Hobby. Been having several issues with it, where after a minute, maybe 2 minutes into the flight, there will be an issue where all of a sudden the battery acts as if it's dead. I've tried it with both the Horizon Hobby stock E-flite batteries as well as this battery right here. I've got a couple of those, and then I got a few of the Turnigy batteries. Does the same thing no matter what battery, so it's not a battery issue. Tried it with and without the FPV gear on. For this particular test, I took off the FPV transmitter. Not going to be using that, but I'm going to shoot a quick video here just so you guys can see exactly what goes on. Within 2 minutes of the flight, you just start flying it around. As soon as you go to punch it, you start losing power. So here in a minute, you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about. Gotta make sure the throttle's down so it doesn't yell at you. All right, 200QX. Ben, hold that for me. All right, let's get this battery plugged in. Alright, there we go. And I need you to stay back, and I need you to keep the camera on the quadcopter, okay? Now everybody, we're going to do a quick test. Alright, I'm going to get it up in the air, and I'm going to fly it around, and you'll see after about a minute of flight, maybe a minute to 2 minutes of flight, it's going to start acting up. The lights will start flashing. This usually typically happens after the battery's lost about 150 to 200 milliamps of power. So we're going to go ahead and arm it. Now you'll notice when it first takes off, it's got full power. You can hear it in the motors, plenty of power. You can see Ben's Big Cadet Senior over there in the corner. A little bit of dust on it. The heli is an amazing heli overall. Flies really well. You can do some pitch pumps here, trying to burn the battery down a little more. As you can see, we've been in the air now for 30 seconds. Flying perfectly normal the first 30 seconds. Got it on low angle mode, so it's easy to fly indoors. Everything seems perfectly normal. You can hear the motors spooling up properly. Everything's just right. Probably about another 30 to 45 seconds we're going to start seeing reduced engine power. That was a little close. I don't know if you can hear it in the video or not, but the motors are actually sounding less and less aggressive as this flight goes on. Now mind you, we are less than a minute and a half into this flight. We're already starting to notice an engine power drop. Now mind you, none of the FPV gear is on the wrap. Here comes the Horizon Hobby pump. Don't hit the reject button, Ben. Alright, let me turn my headset back on. Alright, we had a brief interruption from Horizon, so hopefully this doesn't affect the video. Rearm. Now, one thing you'll notice after sitting for a minute, because we were already starting to see reduced power, after sitting for a minute, it does seem to fly better, almost as if it was overheating the first time. So, I don't know if that's possibly the cause or not. But I'm doing something. Go.
Okay.
Alright, now we're starting to see reduced power already. The lights aren't flashing yet, but I can definitely tell you the power's been reduced.
You can hear it.
Yeah, you can hear it in the motors, you can feel it. We're not even at 2 minutes of flight yet, by the way, guys. This is 2 minutes into a 7-minute flight pack, which when I first got this quadcopter last week, 7 minutes was perfectly reasonable and easily doable. If I can get that.
Sorry, that stuff
You're
is in my
supposed to
way.
be behind me, not in front of me.
I'm right behind you.
Now, if you hear that, I go down, try to punch it. Overall, ridiculously stable quad. Maybe we should do this outside. There's a little more room to get it going. Kind of hard indoors because I really can't do a whole lot other than pitch pumps to really push this thing. Now, mind you, I also changed all the blades. There we go. Come on. There we go. Now it's starting to do it. We are at 2.5 minutes of total flight time at this point on a 7-minute flight pack. And as you saw from the lights flashing, we're already getting reduced engine power. So, 2.5 minutes into a flight. There she goes. Now she's going to act up. See? All the lights are flashing now. Not even 2.5 minutes into this flight. Now, mind you, this was indoors under hovering conditions, not outdoors under flying conditions. As I said before, 200 to 300 milliamps out of an 800 milliamp battery pack, and we're already seeing reduced engine power. Now, you add in the camera package and stuff, which adds weight, and you pretty much are guaranteed to start falling out of the sky at this point, because it's having trouble right now. I'm at 3/4 throttle just to keep it in the air, whereas I was able to take off at 1/4 throttle before I started doing this. So see how it's barely picking itself up? Alright. Now, mind you, it'll go like this for an additional 5 minutes easily. Just if I reduce power to it and I cut the throttle down and just bring it into a hover, you'll notice that the lights don't flash as much. Now see that there? I haven't touched the throttle at all, and we're losing engine power already. This is 3 minutes into the flight. So, yep, not even 3 minutes in the air, total flight time, and we're already having problems. Go ahead and hit stop. Hey guys, it's John here once again. Up here with my video editor, editing the video actually as we speak. Just so happens the first battery pack that we flew on, that's part of this video, is now mind you, this was a 3 minute, maybe 3.5 minute total flight time that the quadcopter was in the air. And as I said, 800 milliamp battery pack, and here's my charger. See if we can get in close enough to see that. Let me maybe zoom in from above. Of course it's going to be difficult. It's always something with these stupid things. There we are. Alright, so battery's fully charged. 8.4 volts. Sure, it'll take a picture while I'm flying. Great. Anyway, damn camera. 8.4 volts, 317 milliamps on that battery. Now, I just heard one go off because I have another charger out here at the moment. And let's check this one out. Where are we at on this one? This one's at, look at that. This was the secondary flight pack we did. And this one is at 8.4 volts. 8.4 volts, 360 milliamps. So we didn't even get on those flight packs. There we go. Now that I got my camera to cooperate and actually focus instead of taking pictures, you can see here that one was 8.4. The other at 317. The other one was 8.4 to 370, I believe it was, somewhere in that ballpark. and yet obviously 800 milliamp battery pack. The one in the other room was I believe was one of the E-flite battery packs. So as I said, you get a slightly bit better performance out of the better batteries, but not obviously that much. But yeah, I mean, falling out of the sky can't take off at 300 milliamps discharged. I mean, that's just not right at all. So obviously there's something with the voltage regulator on the 4-in-1 board, or somewhere in the software where it's thinking the battery's lower than it should be. So I'm going to throw this in right here on the video so you guys can see this.